The real estate market is rebalancing after a period of chaos, fast moves, and wildly high offers. So to help us better understand what's happening right here in St. Louis, real estate agent Danny Hauer Lowenstein joins us. She is with Red Key Realty Leaders. So Danny, how would you describe the St. Louis real estate market right now?
Yes, so you've probably heard people use the terms like shifting and changing, but I prefer the word rebalancing, like you said. So we're really seeing it kind of rebalance back to a more normal market.
How does that compare to what we saw a year ago?
Of course. So last year and even a couple years before that, it was a very intense seller's market. It was kind of crazy. You had this supply versus demand effect, which when supply is low and demand's high, there's kind of a buyer frenzy for those houses. So sellers were getting offers that were well over asking, anywhere from 10 to 20% over the asking price, probably 30 plus offers at a time, and a lot of clean offers. And so clean offers just mean they were lacking contingencies or safety provisions, such as inspections and appraisals. And so we've kind of seen this rebalance happen when the interest rates spiked, and now they're kind of dipped, but they're still higher than they were. So we've been seeing, most sellers in these cooling off markets, they're getting offers that are still a little over asking, but they're a little more reasonable, and buyers are getting more leverage because they're getting those safety provisions back, those contingencies, and just taking advantage of that right now.
What parts of the city or county are still really hot though right now?
Yeah, so the hot markets I would say really are still the West County areas, Central Corridor, and a lot of the greater St. Charles. We're seeing a lot of that competitive market still.
What price range, I guess, would you say is the most competitive?
Gosh, anywhere in that 250 up to about 500 is really competitive, mainly because you have a lot of first-time home buyers that are looking in that range. You have a lot of repeat buyers that are maybe downsizing into that range, and so there's a lot of flux there.
A lot of people kind of fit into that same category. Okay.
Exactly.
What are your buyers saying about the high interest rates? Is that scaring them?
Not necessarily, only because, the 2 to 3% was really great for a while, but we are, I've been seeing rates are probably in the low 5s, the low 6%, but if you look at the record of the last 20 years, rates were usually about 7 to 7.2%, so we're still below that average rate, so it's very advantageous still for buyers to buy houses right now.
Okay, before we let you go, what's your prediction for the St. Louis real estate market in the next 6 or so months?
Paige, I wish I had a crystal ball for this question, because everyone always asks me what's going to happen.
Right.
And so my best opinion is that, again, we're going to rebalance to probably a shared sellers and buyers market. So sellers, they're still going to get good offers. They might not sell in a couple hours, might take a couple weeks, but buyers are going to also be in a good position because they're getting that leverage back, they're getting those contingencies, and the rates are still very good.
All right, well, Danny, appreciate you joining us today.
Yes,
Always
thank you
good to
so
see
much.
you.
You
Thank
too.
you. Well, earlier